Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back for part 2 of the Katana in our Mystic Gold camo grind. Looking back at the camo skins that we are trying to unlock, Tiki Mist, very nice looking skin, 300 kills at rare or higher on the weapon rarity, so very nice, we can do that one. And then Brine Helmet's 300 eliminations with Cryo Freeze. So, if we're going to want to do this one, I'm thinking the Tomb is going to be the perfect map for us because you get Cryo Freeze right out of the gate just by shooting the stones. And you also get a purple ether tool out of the gate. So let's go ahead here and load up a solo match into the Tomb. Now, as far as the augments go, I want to talk about some of the choices that we've decided to make here. So for stamina up, I chose to do Dasher and Hard Target. So while you're tactical sprinting, your damage is reduced. This is good for a melee build, though I think I want to use equipment while sprinting. I'm just going to keep the quarterback attachment on because equipment, I believe, includes a decoy. At least in my knowledge, I had an issue where I was trying to run and throw a decoy and it didn't work out quite as well as I was expecting it to, and I'm wondering if quarterback is the reason for that. Again, that might not be true, but I felt something, so I'm putting that on. As for quick revive, I'm using Dying Wish, so that way we keep all of our perks when we technically go down without going down. Probiotic durable plates, because we're using a melee build rather than hardened plates. I like to run durable plates. Just feels like you can last and sustain a little bit longer. As far as melee macchiato goes, I like vampiric extraction and stick and move. Best way to rock and roll. Speed cola, I'm using classic formula quick swap because of the ability to put on armor plates really fast. Vulturate, I'm using parting gift and carry on luggage. I think this is the best combo that you can use for it. Obviously, because we're doing a melee build, carry on luggage isn't going to do much for us because critical kills don't exist. So Condor's Reach is something I wanted to try because I keep talking about having to pick up armor plates, and when I'm in the train and I'm meleeing and I'm backpedaling, a lot of the times I have to press F constantly, so that way I'm picking up any armor plates that do drop. So that's one that I'm going to do right off of the gate. And then as far as the parting gift goes, we're not really using Wonder Weapon. Excuse me. We're not really using Wonder Weapon ammo. We are going to be utilizing the ability to get field upgrades a little bit faster. I think FET Ed upgrade, FET ID upgrade, whatever you want to call it, is going to be good for us because our field upgrade keeps us alive. It's almost our get out of jail free card. With depth perception, though, this is kind of interesting. So I like bird's eye view because the mini-map scan rate is increased, and I like to be able to look at my mini-map and see where the horde is. Critical Eye is an amazing perk, and it is the only reason I would recommend purchasing depth perception if you're using a gun. Now, things change a little bit, so we got two other options here because we're using melee weapons. So Treasure Hunter, spot items that others can miss from loot containers as well as special elite kills. Cool. I don't think we're going to be missing much. And then there's Death Stare. Your elemental weakness damage has a chance to kill an enemy that is on low health. Seems like something that a melee build could benefit from, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that one on. A PhD Flopper, I like PhD Slider and Turbologist. I think it's a really strong way to go. At the same time, though, we're using Stamina up, so we have increased tactical sprint duration. So maybe, and in this case, we do Dr. Ram. I still believe PhD Slider is the way to go. But Dr. Ram could be interesting with a melee build. Let's give it a shot. We're just going to try it out. For Deadshot Daiquiri, Dead First, Dead Break, again, we're not really going to be utilizing this perk because we don't shoot anything, so I'm just going to leave those alone. Same thing with Double Tap. None of these really benefit melee weapons at all, so I'm going to leave that the way that it is as well. And then for Elemental Pop, Imperial Peach is one that we tested out last game to see, and it says enemies that hit you have a chance to trigger a random ammo mod. Found out that doesn't really happen very often, so we're going to use Citrus Focus, which is if a weapon has an ammo mod applied, Elemental Pop will only activate that one. We are going to be putting on our Light Mend. So now we're going to get Light Mend to proc early, only, and often. That is the build. That is what we are going to be using. I think this is the best melee build you can. Again, equipment while sprinting, it's like you can throw a decoy. To my knowledge, this means you can throw a decoy while you're on the run. And I think that's huge. So that's the build. Let's get into it, folks. Let's do it. Let's start it up. The katanas are awesome. I love them. I think they're very powerful. The fact that they hit for 250 damage right off of the rip is a very powerful tool. Again, they don't hit as hard as the size triple packed. The size are 76,000 damage. Katana is 44,000 damage. I believe the bow staff is like 66. So you're sacrificing early game potential for late game strength. And we don't typically go too much beyond the wheelhouse of round 30 anyways. So I think we're going to be okay from benefiting more in the early rounds. 44,000 is enough to kill a zombie no matter which way you go. You can see we got the oceanic camo. Super nice, and we are going to be using our LMG to shoot the rocks so that we can get cryo freeze on and the bonus purple aether tool. Crouch next to PhD, grab our free 100 points, and we are just headhunting. We are actively seeking. I am going to be the fastest guy. What the heck is this guy doing? To kill a zombie here. I am not waiting for them to come to me. Get these rounds rocking and rolling out of the gate. We don't have melee macchiato on this map, which is really gonna hurt our ability to get online in the game. Permanus would have been a better map in my opinion to play on, but cryo freeze and weapon rarity, I mean, we're gonna be able to get ourselves stronger no matter what. I think we'll be okay. And then I am going to go straight for the early perk Easter egg and see if I can't get melee macchiato right out of the rip. I mean, it would be so wild if it happened. After I get quick revive and jug, I'm just going to, or maybe even stamina up too. Then I'll hit the flames and we'll see if we get it. You can see the nuke is out there. We're still going to grab that. LMGs are kind of beneficial because they do not have short range, as opposed to some of the other guns like SMGs that might struggle to hit that shot, or even a shotgun. You could use a slug, but it's just LMGs are pretty well rounded, and I'm excited to do the next video. Like I said, I've got the LMG loaded up, queued up, ready to go for when we are ready for it. Okay, one zombie left. Let's go ahead and shoot our nuke here. Hello? There we go. Holy smokes, I was like, I thought I was hitting that. I guess not. It's okay. Oh! Double nuke. That is awesome. That's actually hilarious. Let's go ahead and pick up our shovel and loot. No crystal spawns just yet. There's a dig pile. We're looking good. I'm going to grab Lightmend right out of the gate. Because we get that purple aether tool, there is no reason to withhold the round. This is interesting. We're 2-tapping on round 4 now. Are the zombies slightly stronger on this map? Confusing. We used to be able to one-hit them all the way until round 5 on just the last map we played, which was the Tomb. Or, sorry, Citadel. Now that we're playing on the Tomb, you have to 2-shot them on round 4. Let me double check that. I don't know. I don't know. That's okay, though. We're very close to being able to get our way out. Oh, you know what it might have been is because we were able to get melee macchiato so fast. Do I go for it? It's just too risky, and then it'll make the rest of the perks expensive. The more perks we buy before we do it, the better the chances of being able to get the perk we desire. So I want to at least get a couple of the perks that I know to be good online. Plus, we get a free pack-a-punch anyway, so it's like you kind of get your gun leveled up, or what should you say, the ×4 that melee macchiato provides for free on this map. The only downside, though, is we don't have the vampiric extraction. It'll be nice to get it on round 25, though, that's for sure. But I think we can make it work. And we've already proven I did run bow staff on this map once, just so that you guys could see that melee weapons are viable even on maps without melee macchiato. I'm going to queue that up. I'm also going to run over here, grab the bonus points from Quick Revive, grab... Oh my gosh, that was dumb. That was a waste, actually. We need cryo. What was I thinking? This is going to be twice as hard. I wish I didn't do that. So we need cryo freeze for the skin, the camo. So we're not even going to be able to use Lightmen. No vampiric extraction, no Lightmen. Maybe the tomb was the wrong map.
That English guy didn't have the amulet.
Plus I just wasted 500 salvage, but it's only 500 salvage. We'll get it back. Okay, here we go. You know what, though? I can keep Lightmend on until I need Cryo Freeze, which I need on this gun anyway, so I can shoot the water fountains. It's okay. We made the right call. We definitely made the right call for right now. Yes. So now what I want to do is grab the heads for the statues and then get Jug. Jug's going to be our first perk. Just because we're out here. Got a dog round, so hopefully we'll be able to get enough points for Jug. Lots of vermin are going to spawn here. You know I'm not a fan of vermin on a melee.
I ain't scared of spiders. You, on the other hand, can fuck right off.
Oh my gosh, I love it. His voice lines are exceptional. Alright, rank 15 with the katanas, very nice. Oh. There we go. There's whiteout as well, very nice. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves Jug, put on our armor plate, and we're going to head back out to Quick Revive.
Feels like I could take on a whole fucking army.
Perfect. And then, yes, I think I'll grab Stamina Up and Speed, and then I'll do the bonus Easter egg and see if I can't get... It'll be a 1 in, what, 7 chance? Because there's 11 perks, and I'll have 4 of them. And we're just going to cross our fingers and clench our butt cheeks and hope to Jesus we get it. Come on, RNGesus. Hey, there's double points. That's good. That helps get us online a little bit faster. It's a good time, too. We still have a lot of round left to go. Nice. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we got 5,400 points here. Let's grab... I know we're going to get a purple ether tool, but I just don't think we're going to be able to make it. Man. He took a lot to go down. The good thing we grabbed the green. I think we're going to need it because by the time we get the purple ether tool, we're going to be getting close to not being able to one-shot him. You know? Oh. Come on. Wow, he keeps, like, hard juking me. Plus, we're not getting health back on kill right now from Vampiric Extraction, so we do have to be careful. Double plate's probably going to be a good, solid pick-me-up. See where we're at. 475, yeah. Gonna be cutting it close.
That's what you get.
Okay. Alright. I think we'll grab double plate. Anything to survive. Because we're not getting melee macchiato, we have to play smart. Once we get Purple Tiger, we have to remember to go get Cryo Freeze for these weapons. This SAM trial might not be a bad idea. Let's grab that. PhD Flopper, temporary perk applied. Okay. So get some kills with Flopper. We can do that. We have Turbologist. Oh, but you have to flop. I forgot. When you do this trial, you have to flop. Yeah, that's a big one. So let's train him up here. Okay, and then we're going to run up the stairs, and we're going to turn around and flop it. Ooh, 24 right there, just like that. That was awesome. That's the way to do it, folks. The further you fall, the bigger the explosion. Let's see if we get anything good. Hazmir device. Well, we did get our salvage back. I guess that's good. We put the head on that statue. We'll put the head on the other statue. Cool. So those are all queued up and ready to go.
I know. If it turns out Richtoff is pulling her strings,
I'm gonna grab speed. Speed, and then we'll open up the door to stamina. That's a nuke. Darn it. Too early of a nuke for us to make anything happen special out of it. The reason I grab armor so early is because, again, no vampiric extraction. Gotta survive. Look at that. We're already two-shotting zombies. Risky business. Double points. That's a little bit of a late double points. So I think I'm going to grab it on round end. Okay, and then we will, don't worry, I'm going to grab the perks, we're going to grab the doors, and we're going to go out and we're going to get our purple Aether tool. I'm also curious if anybody's done a study, or you guys are going to have to let me know, can you hold on to shooting those waterfalls until, like, round 20, for example, and get a legendary Aether tool out of it? Is that a thing? So curious. I'm staying right here because the zombies are already spawning on my location, so the fastest chance that they get to me is if I'm staying here. Once the double points is over, we'll move on. Okay, alright. Double points is over, we're moving on. Gosh, we almost have enough for double pack, actually. Should I do that over perks? Maybe? Significantly help. Maybe I do that. Prioritize weapon, then we come out and deal with perks. I'm gonna try it. Cryo freeze on both water fountains will give you your purple Aether tool. It's gonna be a much needed improvement over what we already have. And there should be enough dogs, don't quote me, that we get ourselves $15,000 for double pack here. I'm just hoping it teleports out here by the time the round flips. Sometimes you get it unlucky and it teleports based on the portal. And then you're just like, you teleport out and it's not there, and then you come back in and you're like, oh crap. No. Lose-lose situation. Let's see. Round 13, it's not here. Watch, I'm going to head outside and it will be back in here. Oh, it stayed. Very nice. Okay. So now we're hitting for, what, 5,002? 5,520. Alright, perfect. So that means we're okay damage-wise without Melee Macchiato. Vampiric Extraction-wise, we still need it, so I am going to grab the perks and try to get it. If we don't get it, I'm going to prioritize triple plate. Because we'll need all the damage mitigation and armor durability that we can get.
I'd say that was pretty damn decisive.
Nice. Perfect. Playing well. So that's all of them. Perk time. And we don't need to go back out into the ether. No need for it. Says there's another sham trial below us. Maybe. I'll try for it. Definitely can't hurt to try. We have hold the location. Alright, this is the location. So for this one, the trick is just keep running in circles. We don't have stamina, unfortunately, so I don't know if we're going to be fast enough. But we're certainly going to try. Holy crap, it dropped a mutant injector. You know that's the first step we need to getting gold armor. So I love to see that. There is a nuke. I really would like to avoid it if possible. It is in a bad spot.
I have added a note to your file to say you don't suck.
Why, thank you. There's also a dig site. Might have armor plate in it. Alright, I dug it up. I didn't get to see what it was. Just salvage. But salvage is good, nonetheless. Halfway to gold. This is going to give us not only salvage, but credits. And then those credits we can use to pick up speed.
Motivated. Description not found. Medium trial reward unlocked.
Hopefully it gives us a perk. How cool would it be if Mealy Macchiato was in here? I'd be like, oh baby. It would be so sad if a double pack was in there.
That's what you get.
Despite your obvious deficiencies, you succeeded against all odds. Organic life really is amazing.
Boom.
If
What do we
my
get?
algorithms allow
Another
me
purple
to
aether tool. What the heck?
greater rewards,
Alright, well we'll put it on our gun.
I am a
Uh-oh.
slave to my programming.
Popping that just to be safe. Definitely don't want to go down right now.
Wouldn't have mattered even if you had checked the course.
And then Vulturate. I want to see if we can get this extended loot range. I think it'll be an interesting perk.
Give me a blindfold and a stop.
We'll have to try this build when we get all the perks on it. I think a different map might be better for us, just because Citadel really does have all the little perks that you want for your build to come online with a melee build. And so naturally I default to it, but I don't want every single map that we play to be Citadel or melee build. So we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Terminus is probably gonna... It's the only other one with Mealy Macchiato on it.
Things will get tougher from here on.
There are 3 maps. The Tomb, Shattered Veil, and... no, there's only 2. There's only 2 that don't have Mealy Macchiato on them. Terminus does, but it's at the very end. Liberty Falls has it right next to the church. And then, of course, Citadel has it right in the beginning. So you can... There are 3 maps you can realistically do. We just chose one that you couldn't. And that's because round 25 will have it. Oh, yeah. Double points. I really wish we could get health back on melee kill. I'm playing like we do, and it's cutting my grind here. Oh, crap.
This stuff just told my arthritis to go fuck itself.
Dude, this guy is hilarious. Man. We get messed up quick, guys. We don't even have elemental pop on this map either. Alright, so last perk we could get that would benefit us would be PhD Slider. That is the only other perk on this map I can think of. So let's go ahead here and just go for the bonus Easter egg. Dodging the pull. Okay. Come on, Mealy Macchiato. Elemental pop. That's okay. That might help us with our the vulnerable portion of it. We might be able to get more Lightmen procs. I'm okay with it. We just gotta be really careful. Especially with this amalgam floating around here. We don't have any armor plates. We're gonna get messed up. Here's a plate. Here's another plate. Perfect. I want to take out the amalgam. I just need, like, solid freedom to hit them. Thin the herd. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, he's almost down. Plate up again. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. We're good. Wow. That was tricky. I'm glad we double packed and prioritized that. We're gonna go get a triple plate now. And then we almost have enough money to go to gold weapon rarity. But I don't think we're going to need a triple pack until we absolutely have to, because I want to save our money so that when round 27 or 25 comes around, we can immediately get right into that perk machine and get everything that we need. Another dog around here.
Don't ever get in my face.
I don't want to grab PhD. Dr. Ram is a good perk. I don't know why I stopped using it. I guess it's because I like being able to slide into the explosion. But if I'm being honest, the only reason I did that was I really like the idea of being able to slide around super fast. And if somebody cuts you off when you're sliding, that they get blown up. But Dr. Ram, with that tactical sprint explosion, I rocked that for a long time. I'm a big fan. If we can't mosey up some salvage from the crystals. Should be able to find enough in here to go gold. Semtech, we aren't using Semtex. Elemental Pop is not the worst that we could have got, for sure. We still need to get quite a few kills before we're ready to put cryo on our blades. An elemental, and it's just tough not having the healing. I might even have to just rock stims. Uh-oh, we're cornered.
I ain't close to quit.
We did get enough salvage here, so I'm gonna go to gold.
I tried to warn you.
Okay.
But did you listen?
Double points, that's nice. Don't get cornered. Don't get trapped. Speed is a must. To be able to put on those armor plates just that much faster, can't stress it enough. I'm going to try to maximize the distance I have on these guys for when I'm going for melee kills, so that way I'm not getting hit. I'm really just trying to backpedal hard. Alright. Nice, round 19. We're surviving, we're thriving, we're getting there. We have triple pack, we have, or no, double pack, triple plate. But we have 13,000, which is going to allow us to get the perks we need right out of the gate.
We were on opposite teams back then. At least now we can.
And we already have a mutant injector, so that's pretty sweet. Maybe we try the SAM trial? Maybe? Color me at least a little bit curious. Perks can drop. If it's not a ridiculously difficult trial to accomplish, we will do it.
A poor worker might
Equipment
blame
assistance SAM trial. What does that mean?
adjudicator might blame
Use equipment to kill zombies. Okay, alright. Well, good news is we need to get 40 of them. And we have a bunch of Molotovs.
minimum trial success criteria achieved.
What equipment does it give me? Oh. One of these things. That did it.
Rocking back and forth in a fetal position by now. My
A
progress
chopper gunner. Man, they're good, but not good enough.
The highest trial tier reward has been unlocked.
Serving up knuckle sandwiches, nice and hot.
I'm gonna be so sad when we have to get rid of light men for 300 kills. It's gonna crush me. Such a good thing to have. And Vulnerabine is awesome for a melee build. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna open up the rest of the map here. Crouch next to Death Perception, get the bonus points from it. But you can feel the difference with only having... Uh-oh. Too early in a round to take this guy on. But the fact that only Light Mend is dropping right now is super convenient. It is felt. Gold armor would be really nice too. That's the benefit, right? Remember we were talking about strength early game and straight late game? This is the map with late game melee strength. And the reason for that is gold armor. You get regenerating armor as a melee build, you are unkillable. And I mean that in every sense of the word. A menace. That guy is just too much for us to take out right now with all this heat on the LZ here, so to say. Okay, taking some damage here. There's a nuke. We don't do nukes. We need points. Man, getting pulled is getting a little annoying. Okay, alright. Let him do his thing for a minute. I'm gonna recoup some of my health. Hold us back in again. Clear out some of the zombies, thin the herd just a little bit. Okay, let's heal up. And then we're going in. This is the time. There we go. That was a tough round. Not gonna sugarcoat it. That was not easy. Since we already have gold, we can craft ourselves some armor, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna do that. Okay. 20,000. Round 21. Gosh, I don't know. Maybe we do go for the triple pack. It would help us with the amalgams for sure. Oh gosh, and we got mimics. Luckily, we can two-tap the mimics and the doppelgasts. So I'm not too worried about them. It's just the amalgams. What was that? Power up. If we need to use it, we will. We're just going to hold on to it right there for a second.
I could eat and shit you out for breakfast.
Keep playing the distance game. There's Purple Tiger. Alright, so that's huge. Let's go ahead here and throw on Cryo Freeze to our blades. The sooner we get that knocked out, the sooner we can get back to our regular scheduled program with Lightmen. Man. You guys could definitely say I picked the wrong map to do this on. That much is certain. Only 3 more rounds, though. We can survive. As long as we keep our distance, we're good. And we're going to grab Vulturade, Mealy Macchiato, and PhD. Dog round right here is nice. That means we only have 2 more rounds that we actually need to accomplish. We'll be able to take this out. I'm actually going to do this near the crafting table, so that way we can recover the lost armor immediately before getting into the next round.
You were asking for a
Yeah, see how hardcore that is, man? Ugh. Let me get my health back. Play it safe. Jesus. Get the health back. Get the health back. Okay, alright, same thing. Do it again. There we go. Alright. 3 armor plates. Back at it again. I really like the camos. We will triple pack, don't get me wrong, I will. It's not as important as the perks right now, and I want to have the money for it. Oh god, another amalgam. We might have to triple pack, guys. We might. How much does that do? Ah, we could survive, but we gotta... Oh, it's gonna be tough. Man! Why they gotta do us dirty like that? No! I keep getting grabbed. Less than ideal. Let's just take out whatever zombies we can. Just keep thinning the herd, and then we'll come back to that amalgam. No way, dude. How does he keep getting the grab on me? I am strafing. I am. Okay, maybe we just gotta do damage to him. I could proc Eighth of Shroud and go in for a couple hits. Actually, let's take out the parasites, because they're delaying health regen constantly. That's a bonus point, so I was hoping for maybe an insta-kill. The circle strategy is working for us. Just keeping us out of his hair. There we go. That parasite's down. Yeah, we do not hit this guy hard enough. Alright, I'm going to keep running around here. Just get some health back. Play it smart. Keep strafing. Dang it. If you side sweep him, you can kind of avoid some of the hits that he's going to make on you. Oh my gosh. You die now. Another mutant injector. Though we already have one. Still a decent drop to see. Thank goodness we were able to do that without having a triple pack. One more round. I hope they don't put an amalgam on it. I'm actually going to hold on to that. Okay, let's go craft ourselves just a couple more armor plates. In the event something bad happens. This is not easy. Not by a long shot. But one more round is all we got to hold out for until we get our perk. Good, and it's still one-hitting zombies. And I don't see any big bosses spawning in just yet. I do see some screen glitches, though, so that means there are going to be some mimics floating around. Oh, got beat up pretty good there. Get some health regen back, play it safe. We need to take out that parasite that's flying around. Oh, that was my chance too, I blew it. Hang on, we'll get him again. There we go, okay. Alright, cool. Now we're just floating. No bosses, we got the train established. We're just chilling. Let's take a look. 7,300 to kill with what we're doing. How much do we actually need? 4,000. So we're going to be able to sustain ourselves just a little bit. Especially when we get Melee Macchiato. It's going to times 4 our damage on melee weapons. We'll be fine. We do not need to get triple pack. We need to prioritize first. Okay. Good. Let's go. Straight into the Aether we go. Give us our perks. So excited to see how Vulturade does with this setup. I'm pumped. Okay, so Vulturade, Mealy Macchiato. We're gonna grab that as well. PhD. Oh my gosh, and we have 30 grand too. We can triple pack. No way. Oh snap, folks. Let's take a look at the weapon inspect. Yo, yo. That's sick. That's sick. Oh, ho, 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 ho. These katanas look so dangerous right now. It is awesome. I was just making sure that wasn't a nuke. Wow. Alright, we're in it to win it now. Now it is just gold armor. We want to get gold armor. Alright, so you see, I'm going to put on an armor plate, and we're just going to swing. And if somebody drops an armor plate, I want to see if we pick it up. Ooh, keep moving. You do! Oh! Guys, it's the perfect melee build. If you have an armor plate to be picked up, you will grab it from a distance. Look at that. Oh man, I love it. Where have you been my whole life? I wish I would have known about this. Hey, remember, we are doing both things at once right now. We are getting the cryo freeze kills, and we are getting the 300 kills at rare or higher rarity. Once we get that done, then I am switching straight over to Lightmen. Nice. Nice. Any perks that we want? We could grab Death Perception. And that's really all the perks that benefit us. Any additional money we get now is kind of gravy. Okay, let's see what happens here. Ooh! Try again. Ooh! I love it. When you one-hit them, Mealy Macchiato with the boxing ring. I mean, it's totally awesome. The way that they theme that perk is crazy good. We are slicing and dicing our way through Havoc. There's Tiki Mist, 300 at rarity or higher, which means that the cryo is not far behind. There it is. Okay, so now we have the ability to go put Lightmen back on our weapon, which I fully intend on doing so. There we go. Okay, everything is rocking and rolling for us, folks. Now it's gold armor, which I like to do around 27 or higher. I'm going to actually go ahead and hang on and say around 28 or higher. Let me throw on more armor and watch this happen here. I get kills and the armor plates drop, we pick them up.
I'm gonna look back on this someday and grin my fucking
I love it. I love it. Man. That Vulturade perk really does make Vulturade usable for melee build only. We also have the gas that I do for the additional field upgrade, which we haven't had to use yet. The heck? Got a stamina up can and a crystal. Nah, we missed out on the double points. It's alright though.
What was it with Brits and their expeditions? Plant the flag, take what you find.
Oh boy. Here we go, dog round. I really want to make sure that we get our 15 kills rapidly. And I'm going to use this dog round to help me because we only have a few rounds left here. Thank goodness for health regen, am I right? Putting on plates faster too. This is the only way to survive. My goodness. I feel like I got beat up. Probably because we did. I will go for gold armor as soon as we get Mystic Gold. There's a lot of these kills we can get on these statues here are good kills that we could be counting towards our final goal here. Let's farm them up over here. And then let me show you guys Dr. Ram, right? Like a get out of jail free card. Ten kills rapidly, 15 times. If you see that melee kill times 12, that's quickly. Now we're gonna make sure that that goes up. Uh-oh. Guess who decided to show up? Friendly neighborhood piece of crap. POS, dude. I freaking hate the amalgams. You know what? We got an insta-kill, though. You dying. Wow, melee macchiato wasn't a big deal with this guy, huh? Okay. Guess we should have just been rocking melee macchiato the whole time. What was I thinking? There's a nuke. Man, I do love the fact that I can train up front here and I keep picking up those flipping armor plates. I might prefer to run that over... Well, no, carry-on luggage is just so powerful for a ranged weapon build, but it is very convenient to be able to just run it near it in the general vicinity and pick up things. It increases the range to what I feel like it should be. Or what I like, I guess. What it should be is a different story. You should have to be able to pick it up off the ground, you know what I'm saying? So being close makes sense. That was pretty solid. Alright. Alright. This is the round we do it. I'm gonna wait for more of them to spawn, actually. I don't want to mess up the stat. We need to get them in close. Okay. And we got a doppelgast. That's cool. Ooh. Dr. Ram just saved us right there. Calling it out. Calling it out. Alright, rapid kills. That's what we're going for. 10 rapid kills, 15 times. There it is! Mystic Gold! We got it! And I'm popping this, and we are going straight to the gold armor upgrade. Woohoo! Man, that wasn't bad at all. Katanas in 2 matches, and they were pretty quick matches at that, too. Very powerful weapon. Very exciting to use. So for the gold armor, all you gotta do is take a step back and just make sure that you're hitting all 3 of these guys in the same swing. Anything beyond round 27, you will be able to do it in 1 mutant injector. I like to wait till round 28, it just makes it easier. Your damage is fixed with the mutant injector, by the way, so being able to swing and hit for 26,000 damage, that is a number that has been growing since round 1. Next round, it'll be even more. Okay, so we finished that one. We're gonna run back and grab another mutant injector off the table for the next one. We have plenty of salvage to do so. Where the heck am I? Whew. Had me all discombobulated there. What the heck? Now he's pouring blood out of his face, so he's dead, man. And then we got this one. Because it's round 30, we're going to hit him even harder. Make sure we're getting all 3 of them in the same swing. I think one of them just ran off for a second there. That was odd. Doesn't matter, though. We're going to have more than enough to cover the damage. Perfect. That's gonna do it for us. Gold beams are drawn. Da-da-da-da. Gold armor. Woo. Now, with this build, we'll never need a plate up ever again. Sad part is there's only 3 zombies left before we go for exfil. I will, I'm going to try to use the melee weapons only for exfil. I don't want to use any other crutches. I think we have everything we need to be successful. Alright. Alright, I'm just going to hit the inspect on this one more time.
We're done here. Can you hook us up with a ride?
Man, that is so sharp.
We have received your request and will consider it.
So we have an amalgam,
We are coming.
which I think we can take down pretty quickly here. Already having a tough time. Holy smokes. Do you see how much damage we take? I'm going to pop this just to be safe. And I'm going to hit the amalgam. Never mind. Anything past round 30, man, they really hit you hard. Really hit you hard. Amalgam's getting sliced up. Doesn't stand a chance. Found an armor plate. Only one left. Oh, man. Yeah, these katanas kick butt.
All passengers accounted.
That was one of the easiest exfils I've ever had to do.
Have all their videos and tools.
Mystic Gold on all melee weapons in COD Zombies is awesome. There's no way to unlock that last one, by the way. So when it does go on the armory for ability to level up and get experience to unlock it, we'll do it. I just don't feel the need to pay for battle passes and things like that in the game, especially when they do have the content available for grabs later down the road. I'm patient. I'm not worried about it. Wow, page complete, battle pass. Ooh, wow. For the gunsmith though, camo, here we go. Let's take a look. I'm gonna start with Tiki Mist. Oh my gosh, I love this skin. I think the skin is gonna be great on multiple different types of weaponry around here. Just super clean. That color transition is sharp. I think it's pretty fantastic. Looking at this one, I think this one is cool. It's got some merit to it for sure. But it just doesn't look like waves crashing. It almost looks like a log, like you're swinging a katana that's made out of wood. If they change the pattern direction, instead of being like this, if it went this way, I think it would look better on the katanas. But I bet you it looks pretty good on the guns. And then, of course, what we came for, Mystic Gold on the katana. Absolutely savage. That looks incredible. Let's see what it looks like when it's laying down on the table. Oh, yeah. Not bad, folks. That's going to wrap it up for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we are going to be pushing the GPMG and, yeah, LMGs in general. We'll move our way on from that to Opal Grind. Take it easy, everybody. Thanks for watching. Peace.